It's the start of the week, which means it's time to go grocery shopping. Alright, so for this grocery shop, we have planned 4 meals, and they are butter chicken, halloumi burgers, pork schnitzels, and a creamy chicken pasta. So I thought I would show you where I get most of my recipe ideas from. Usually we do have HelloFresh just because it's easy. We don't have to like look up all the recipes. The amount that they give you is exactly what you need. But when we don't have things like HelloFresh or Dinnerly, I actually use this website called Recipe TinEats. I'll leave the link down below in the description. But basically it was created by an Australian chef. I think she's a chef anyway, or she could just be like a home cook, but her meals are like spot on. The dinner that I made for New Year's Eve, which was the pulled pork, mac and cheese, corn, pretty much all the other meals that I have made on my channel or just made in general are from her website. It's really good. She also has, this isn't sponsored by the way, but she also has a cookbook out. I just think that her meals are so delicious. When I do my grocery shopping list, I use my notes app. So I write all of the ingredients that I need, and then I do the check box, because once I've got the item, I just check it off. It just means that I don't forget items. Like I don't come home and be like, damn it, I forgot the mushrooms, which is what I used to do when I actually hand wrote stuff down. But yeah, I just find that that's a really quick and easy way to do it. I'm just going to quickly check the fridge just to make sure that I'm not doubling up or if I need anything extra, and then we're going to head off to the grocery store. I might start with the frozen things because I need to go and put them in the actual freezer before they melt. So I did get a bag of wedges. These are for Friday night dinner. We're going to have halloumi burgers, and then with these on the side. These have been sold out everywhere, and they were pretty expensive. I think they were like $5 or $6. Yeah, and Lewis really wanted these rather than just like normal potato chips, which is what we normally have. So that's the first frozen thing. The second is for our family night, and I forgot to mention this before, but every Wednesday, well, most Wednesdays, my family gets together and we have like a family night dinner. It's usually like at someone's house or we go out and eat. This week we're having it at our house, and for dessert I just got these Bulla Crunch double chocolate ice creams. They were half price, $4, so 50 cents per ice cream, so I thought that was a really good deal. Otherwise I'd probably have to make something like brownies, which I don't really want to do because I'm already making tacos and nachos for that dinner. Yeah, so I just got that. I'm just going to quickly go and put these in the freezer. As usual, I'm just going to like pick stuff out. When I packed the bags, I tried to organize it as much as I possibly could. So this is most, if not all, of the cold stuff. Also, if you see my cats in the background, they like to come and say hi. They like to see what I bought, and if you have a cat, you know that they just are obsessed with bags. Anyway, so starting with the cold stuff, I just picked up these mini tzatziki dips. They were $2.25 each, so nice and cheap and affordable. They come in like a little packet of 3. It is cheaper to get the single dip packet, but I never go through it, and I always end up throwing it out and then rebuying it. So essentially this is much more cost effective in the long run. So I'll usually pair this with like some biscuits or some bickies at lunchtime if I go to like a school that I'm not familiar with and I don't know the kind of staff room facilities that they have. Next is a chicken breast fillet. This is going to go in the a creamy chicken sun-dried tomato pasta. So I just got one because there's only Lewis and I. We only need one between the two of us. I picked up some parmesan. So this is the extra sharp. This I had to get full price, which was $4. I then got this Yummies guacamole, spring onion, and jalapeno. This I think was $3.50, probably one of the more expensive guacamoles that's in the Woolworths shelf, but it seemed to be the most like natural and the best for you. So I don't know, I thought that I'd put this on top of some nachos with some sour cream for family night dinner, or I might put it on the side because I don't think my stepdad would like guacamole, but we'll see. This is actually a mistake. I didn't mean to get one so big. So this is the thickened cream. I'm actually going to put this in my lunch this week. I thought that I would make myself some mushroom risotto tomorrow to have Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's gonna have no meat in it, but I meant to get just the little one, but I accidentally got the big one. So I might use this for like hot chocolates, or I don't know, if we make a brownies or something, we can use this. I don't know, that was a mistake. So that's a little bit wasteful. I then got this 600 ml orange juice. This was cheap as well. It was $2.75. I was going to get the 1.5 litre, so way bigger than this, for $5, but we never end up drinking it all. So again, like, it's wasting product and wasting money as well. So this one will just be for Lewis because it has pulp in it. I don't like orange juice with pulp. Let me know down below, are you a pulp fan or are you not a pulp fan? I am not. So I got this one for Lewis to have on the weekends or whenever he likes. For me, I got, and for Lewis as well, the Impressed cold pressed wild watermelon with watermelon and apple. So that's what it looks like here. This was on special for $5. It is 1 litre. I've had a lot of cocktails with watermelon juice, so I don't know what they'll taste like without it. I could possibly like put some ice and some basil in it to make it even more refreshing. But yeah, I've never had this one before. I think I've seen my sister have like the little mini bottles of these kinds of juices. Hopefully it's good. I love watermelon. I then just got some milk. Isn't it crazy the like price of milk these days? Do you remember when it was $1 a litre for milk? Not anymore. It's like $1.55 or $1.60 for 1 litre of milk. Crazy times. I also got, this is for lamb korma that we're having this week. I think I may have said the wrong meals at the start of this video. So I'll just say it again. We're having creamy chicken sun-dried tomato pasta, tacos for family night, halloumi burgers, lamb korma, and pork schnitzels with some veggies. So I got some extra lean lamb. This was $13. So this is gonna go with the lamb korma like sauce, simmer sauce that we already have in the pantry. So I kind of looked at what we did have and then I sort of meal planned from there, just so then we don't have to buy stuff that we don't like, that's not necessary. Or like if we already have stuff, use that instead. I also picked up some sour cream to go with the tacos and the nachos. These was $2.50. I think it was around $2.50. Next I got some, oh no, $3.20. Sorry, I lied, that was $3.20. The Greek natural yogurt. This is going with the, why is it where my camera's not focusing? The lamb korma. So this is just to make the simmer sauce a lot more creamy. So this was $2.50. It's just a really small size tub, but it's kind of all that we need. And the last cold thing that I got is some pork loin steak. I was going to get the sizzle steaks, but they didn't have any, and these are pretty much like the same price. They're just maybe a tiny bit thicker. So there's 8 in here, $9 for the pack. I will freeze half of them and then Lewis and I will have the other half. Another time we could have like pork burgers or something like that. Okay, next bag is not cold. It's like pantry type items. First is just some bread. Now the Woolworths that I go to, it is a smaller one, so I will forgive it for not having like a huge amount of stock, but every single time I have gone into this Woolworths, there has been like no bread. Lewis really likes light rye, but the like 4 or 5 times that I've gone in there, they have never had light rye. So I've ended up getting traditional like white bread, which isn't the best for you, but I guess Helga's maybe is a better brand than just like some of the others. I don't know. It still tastes all right. It's just kind of annoying that the bread that we really want, we can never get. It's always sold out. I got 2 packets of chips. These are for Lewis. He said he wanted some naughty snacks. So I got all of my school snacks and yogurts and things last week, so I didn't have to buy anything naughty for myself. But for this week, I got Lewis some of these brainwaves. They were half price. I literally only ever buy these for him when they are half price because the bag is tiny and they're so expensive. So I think this was $2.75 or $2.25. I'm not quite sure, but it's the sour cream and chives packet. I then got for tacos a bag of just original CC's. Now, I'm not exactly sure how many people are coming to our family night. We normally have like 8, but so far one person's not coming, so it's to 7. If all 7 are coming, I will get one more bag of these. But if it's just like 4 or 5 people, I'm just gonna stick to the one bag because otherwise it's just like wasting money and food. The other thing that I got for Lewis, which was his like naughty snack that he wanted, are Kingston biscuits. Luckily they were on sale, $2.50. So that's pretty good, happy about that. I picked up just some basmati rice. In the last video, I said that we really only get branded rice because we like the texture of it better. However, like really rice is rice, so you could save a lot of money on staple things like this, but I'm pretty sure this bag was $5 full price. It wasn't like on special or anything. To go with the dips that I bought, so to go with the tzatziki dips, I did get these pita crisps, garlic and rosemary. They're just like pita bread that's been, I guess, oven baked, I'm assuming. And it's just got like little bits of herbs and stuff on it. I just thought that's a nice little touch rather than just boring, I don't know, boring biscuits. I got this. I was thinking that my family dog might come on Wednesday, but he probably won't because we're doing some backyard works. But I got him a little pig's ear. So next time that he comes up and stays at our house, this can be like his little treat. I think this was like $2. So I thought, I just saw it in like the pet aisle and I just thought it was really cute. Sorry if you are vegetarian, but yeah, he really loves that. Lewis likes to have tuna for lunch and I got him the fancy stuff this time because it was on special. Normally I just get him the Woolworths branded tuna because it, I don't know, it kind of tastes the same, but I know that he does prefer these. So I got him John West Tempers tuna and he likes the onion and tomato or sun-dried tomato and the onion, dried tomato and basil. So these are the 2 flavors that he has. Sometimes I get him the chili one as well, but I know that these 2 flavors are definitely his favorite. So I got him 4 in total, so 2 of each of the flavors. I did try and get the Woolworths home brand salsa, which was $1.50, but unfortunately they only had the Dorito flavor one left, which was $2.50 or $2.75. I can't quite remember. It was around the $2.50 mark. And then for the creamy chicken sun-dried tomato pasta, I got these ones from Woolworths, which I'm so happy that these were in stock because sometimes when I go to Woolies, these never are, and they're like more than half the price cheaper than the branded stuff. So I'm pretty sure this was $2.50 or $3, but they're already cut up. I don't have to cut them and they've been like soaked in water, oil as well. So I use a lot of the tomato strips as well as the oil to add into the pasta. It just gives it like so much more flavor than just the tomato by itself. So happy about that. Then had to get some staples for the drawers. So I got the Greener alfoil. I'm pretty sure this was $4, I think. $4, and then I think this was $4 as well, which is just baking paper. I tried to get the most like environmentally friendly ones. Not that this stuff kind of is environmentally friendly at all, but I mean, at least, you know, I'm trying to think of other ways that we can make better choices in the kitchen, and like these were slightly more on the expensive side, but they're a little bit better than just like the home branded ones because their packaging is recyclable, and I think one of them said it was compostable, so that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. And then I wasn't 100% sure if we needed vegetable stock or not, and rather than spend the $3 or $4 on like one of those tins and then be wrong, I just got these little cubes. I used to get these all the time when I was younger, like 24, when I lived out of home, which I do still live out of home. But these were just 80 cents. So I got these ones and they last a really long time. They're, I don't know, yeah, they're really good. And I know that they're good for my tummy because they have the low FODMAP symbols. So if you ever get really bloated or have an upset stomach after you eat or have anything that's got like stock in it, just look for that symbol because it means that it's good for your stomach. And for family night, I also got some Pepsi Max. My family is a Coke Zero or like a Coke family, but that wasn't on special. It was $3.40, whereas this one was $1.50. So sometimes we just gotta make sacrifices and have the different soft drink than the usual. Okay, the last bag is all vegetables and fruit. So I don't even know how many grams this is, but I got some cup mushrooms. These will be for the tacos and for the risotto. So I just got, I think it was $2.50 worth of mushrooms. I then got 3 bananas. I didn't finish the bananas that I got last week. So what I'll do is I'll cut those up and I'll freeze them for smoothies. And like bananas are so cheap in the summer that it's okay that I don't go through them and that I freeze them. I think this was $2 for 3 bananas. Some truss tomatoes. These were $1.50, I think. I really love truss tomatoes. I don't know about you, but are you like a gourmet tomato person or are you a truss tomato person? I feel like you're either or. I love truss tomatoes. I think they just have a little bit more flavor to them, a bit more robust, and I don't know, they always smell really good too. I also got just 1 brown onion. I think it's like 40 cents or something. This is for the lamb korma. I then got 4 tacos and possibly for halloumi burgers, but this is most likely for tacos. Some lettuce. This was $1.90. I then got this really small watermelon. I think this was like $3 or $3 or $4. It's perfect size because I'm the only person that would eat this in our household. Rather than getting a ridiculously huge one, I just got a smaller one. Means that I'll get through it much, much easier and don't get overwhelmed by the amount of watermelon that I have to get through. Last 2 things, then we're almost finished. I got some broccolini. This will be for tonight's dinner to have on the side with maybe some potato bake. I'm thinking I might try and make a potato bake. We'll see how we go. I also got a handful of limes. These I think were $13 or $14 a kilo. Usually they're like $2 each. So I decided to stock up on some limes because what you can do with them is you actually just freeze them whole. And then when you want to use them or when you want to zest them, you just defrost them and they actually get more juicier once you defrost them. So I just thought that I would put these in the freezer for if we want to make cocktails or, I don't know, like make a dinner with limes. So I thought I would get these. Anyway guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope that you did enjoy it. I'm going to put this stuff away now and I'm going to go clean the rest of my house. Peace.